Hey all, welcome back to the channel. This is Derek from Big D Smokehouse. And what I'm going to be doing today is, well actually I should say tonight, it is now about 9:30 at night. I'm about to put two 10-pound pork butts on. I've got my daughter's graduation party tomorrow. I'm going to be putting them on the old Pit Boss smoker. And I'm thinking, let's see, if I put them on at 10, it'll be done in the morning time. I'm going to cook them at 225, just nice and slow all night long. I got it right full of hickory, cherry, and oak flavored pellets, all into one mixture of all three. So I'm thinking if I cook it at 225, yeah, it'll be done somewhere morning time. I'll get up during the night and check on it, take a snooze here and there. But that's what I'm doing today. So to get back to what I was originally saying, two 10-pound pork butts, and then also a 20-pound turkey for the party, but that's going to be another video on a turkey on the Pit Boss. So yes, I'm going to do it on the Pit Boss 1150. Let me get everything going, season these guys up, and then we'll be back with you. And away we go. Okay, so like I said, two 10-pounders. I'm not going to bore you with putting seasoning on them. We've all seen it. We all know how to do it. It's the easiest thing in the world. Put seasoning on. It's not a rocket science sort of thing. So, here we go. Got two 10-pounders right here.
Bone in.
Bone in. Thank you very much, darling. I appreciate that. Two 10-pounders. Going to go get the old 1150 fired up. It's going to take at least a good half hour for it to get. It's about 65 tonight. Let me check the weather here. Oh yeah, I mean we were at 90 for 3 days this week up here in Maine, and now on Friday, the 11th of June, we're down at 55 at night. And earlier in the week, it never got below 70 at this time of night. So, welcome to Maine. So, we got some friends coming over tonight. They're not going to get here till later. So, hence this right here. So, yeah, let me go get the Pit Boss fired up, the 1150, and take about a half an hour. I'll season these up. It's going to be nothing major. Salt, pepper, garlic. Maybe some onion powder in there as well. I got an array of stuff to pick from here. I'll let you know what I do use. But here we go. So yeah, let me get these going. Let me get the Pit Boss going, and I'll be back. Okay, let's fire the old Pit Boss up. Like I said, 225. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. Let it go all night long. Okay, she's set for 225. Open this up. I'm trying to be quiet. It is late. Some people are sleeping, so right upstairs. So let the white smoke clear out. Then I'll close the lid, and we'll go from there. We'll put it on. There's the white smoke that I was talking about. We're going to get that gone, get that out of here, then close it up, and let it go up to 225, which will take, like I said, it's probably going to take a good 20-25 minutes to get there. Well, the one gripe that I do have with Pit Boss is if you don't have a blanket and you're in a colder environment, it takes a long time for the heat to get up there and stay there. I had to bump the heat up, so I'm at 250 right now, and it's almost at 250. I don't know if you can see, but it's at 247. That's close enough. That's the one gripe I have so far with Pit Boss is if you don't have that heat shield blanket, it's hard in a colder environment. And it's not even really that cold. I mean, it's only, well, it's 50-something degrees. But anyway, I'm going to put them on. don't necessarily need to probe them right now, but I'm gonna, just because I'm gonna let them go all night long. About halfway. Sorry, I was in traffic. It's late. Been working all day, so give me a break. So don't necessarily need to probe them right now, but I am. So yeah, here we go. This is what is going to be the beginning of a very long cook for two 10-pound pork butts. I'm not going to bore you with checking them every hour or so. When I wrap them, then I'll bring you back. So I'm not going to bore you with all that. So until we have to wrap them, Lord only knows what time that's going to be. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired. And did I say that I'm tired? So it's now almost 7:30ish in the morning. I put them on last night about, I'm thinking 10:30. I think I put it on by the time everything got settled down and settled in. I put them on about 10:30. So they've been going for a while. We've now hit the stall, and I was going to wrap them about this point anyway. It's about 163 temperature wise. Hasn't gone anywhere for a while. Obviously, you know, I had a fat cap up, which is the way I want to do it right now. So I'm going to wrap them and do what I got to do. Put a little, I'm not going to put any more seasoning. I'm going to do that afterwards. Now, this isn't for me. Like I said, this is for a graduation party, so a lot of people are going to be eating them. If it was me, I would do this a little bit different. I'd save it, go put it in the pan, put a bunch of barbecue sauce, spices in there, but I'm not sure if everyone's going to like it, so I'm just going to do this, and then everyone else later on can put their own blend of whatever they want on the pulled pork. So for now, we're just going to wrap. I'll tell you what, if you could smell, you wish that you were here. So, I'm not going to bore you with wrapping them because, my word, that's not rocket science either. Like putting the spices on some meat, that's not rocket science. So, let me get this wrapped up. I'll get them back out there onto the pit boss, and I'll bring you out after I do, and then we'll go from there. So, I'll be right back. Okay, get them wrapped up. All nice and tight. Kept the spices the same, like I said earlier. Didn't add anything to it. Yeah, after all, later on, I will. What? How did a 20-pound turkey get in there? Yeah, that's awesome. So, also doing the 20-pound turkey. Should have done another video on it, but cook it alone. I don't care. I'll do another video on that later on. So, let them ride, cover them up, let them ride to about 200 degrees, between 200 and 210. see how tender they are. We'll go from there. So that's when I'll see you. Okay, turkey's done. So we're going to take that off, cover it up, set it in the pan over there. The butt has got about another 3 degrees. It's at 197 right now. Leave the butts on there, so let's take the turkey off. And I left a little temperature gauge in the turkey, that little pop-up thing, so I was curious to see if that would work. I've always been curious about that because I got it probed. So, yep, it's up. So the butts, like I said, got a little bit more to go, about another 3 or 4 degrees, and then I'll take those off. So let's let those chill. I'll take this turkey in, and I'll be back in a minute for the pork butts. Okay, told you it wouldn't take long. Only took about another 5 minutes or so, and the butts are at 200. So let's turn off the old pit boss and get it going. There we go. Now it's in the shutdown mode. I'm going to leave these things right wrapped the whole entire time. Oh yeah, this is for, if I didn't say, this is for the graduation party for Macy and a guy that she grew up with, Sullivan. This is their graduation party, so I'm going to leave these wrapped the entire time and in here, and it will be just as hot and just as tender by the time the party comes around, another couple hours from now. Okay, so I'm going to bring this stuff in, and then I will see you guys at the party when I do a little taste test on everything.
Just throw it.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. That turkey sat longer than I thought, but it's good. I know. No, I think you're good. You're good, Shannon. Oh my word, that pulled pork is so good. 12 hours, pulled pork, 9 hours. 9 hours for the turkey. So good. Do not mind what's in the middle of your screen right now. I'll be back. Well, there we go. Another fine, outstanding cook from Big D Smokehouse. But no, overall, the pulled pork in that Pit Boss 1150 was awesome. So juicy, so tender. And it sat a good. I got done smoking at about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't start eating at the party until about maybe 3-ish, 2:33. So it sat for a long time. It's still just as hot. The bone pulled right out. And the turkey, because poultry can be dry. I mean, that's just a given. Anyone who cooks knows that poultry can be dry. It was still juicy and it was still good. But I think it sat just a little bit too long being wrapped and stuff. It wasn't overcooked, but you know how poultry can get dry. But anyway, like I said, this has been Derek from Big D Smokehouse. Great cook. Until we meet you again.